A few celebrities have shown us that enduring love is more than just a fantasy in Hollywood, where partnerships may be as ephemeral as the newest fashions. These famous couples demonstrate that true love is resilient in the face of fame, wealth, and the particular demands of the limelight. Their romantic tales serve as a reminder that genuine romance is still relevant today. Wondering which celebrities have achieved their happily ever after? Let's explore these heartwarming tales of celebrities who have shown the world that real love does exist. Terry Bradshaw and Tammy Bradshaw, 21 years together. Terry Bradshaw is another former NFL player who became a sportscaster after retiring. He became an actor, and you may know him from Failure to Launch. After dating since 1999, he and his wife Tammy waited 15 years to be married. Despite not having children, they seem to be happy living that way. Bradshaw may be seen on NFL Thursday Night Football and NFL on Fox. Additionally, he appeared in The Bradshaw Bunch, a documentary series. Last Man Standing was his previous performance. Larry Bird and Dinah Mattingly, 33 years together. The legendary American basketball player Larry Bird prefers to keep his personal life private and avoids the limelight. This helps to explain why so little is known about Dinah Mattingly, his devoted wife of over 30 years. Bird fell in love with Mattingly after less than a year of dating her. The couple has 2 adopted children together since the late 1980s. Bird created history as a player, winning 3 NBA titles, 3 NBA MVP honors, and a spot on the NBA's 50th and 75th anniversary teams before he became a well-known NBA coach and executive. Michael Jordan and Yvette Prieto, 12 years together. Michael Jordan is a legendary NBA player who won 8 titles with the Chicago Bulls. In 2008, he met Yvette Prieto, a stunning model, and the two clicked right away. In 2010, they moved into a home together. They were married in 2013 and had 2 kids together. He and Juanita Vanoy, his ex-wife, have 3 more children together. In September 2020, Jordan said he and Denny Hamlin will field a NASCAR team. The group's leader will be Bubba Wallace. Gisele Bündchen and Tom Brady, 14 years together. In the 2000s, one of the most sought-after names in the modeling world was Gisele Bündchen. She began dating NFL quarterback Tom Brady in 2006. They met on a blind date. Therefore, their romance is akin to a romantic comedy. They clicked right away, and in 2009, they were married. They both make excellent parents to their daughter and son. In addition, she is his son's stepmother from a previous relationship. Brady is still playing football, while Bündchen has already slowed down in her profession. In 2020, he left the New England Patriots after almost 20 years to join the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Joe Montana and Jennifer Wallace, 35 years together. Joe Montana won 4 Super Bowls in his 16 seasons as an NFL player. Due to 2 unsuccessful marriages, his personal life wasn't as prosperous as his work. Thankfully, since 1985, he and Jennifer Wallace have maintained their 3rd marriage. 2 of their 4 children have gone on to play football. Since Montana only ever played for the San Francisco 49ers and Kansas City Chiefs, the matchup between the 2 teams during Super Bowl 54 was known as the Joe Montana Bowl. He now earns money from his wine label, Montasia, after retiring. Sierra and Russell Wilson, 5 years together. After her first Goodies album was released in the mid-2000s, Sierra became well known in the music industry. She is now a mother, therefore a lot has changed. Russell Wilson, an NFL player, is her spouse. They have been blissfully wed since 2016. Before they were engaged, they had just been dating for a year or so. In 2020, the couple welcomed their 2nd child together. Sierra's ex-fiancé is the father of her older kid, Future. She continues to pursue music. Beauty Marks, her most recent album, was released in 2019. Wilson, however, is still a member of the Seattle Seahawks. Drew Brees and Brittany DeChinko, 22 years together. Drew Brees began his NFL career with the San Diego Chargers, but has had more success since joining the New Orleans Saints. With them, he won Super Bowl 54. When he isn't playing, he returns home to his stunning wife, Brittany DeChinko. They married in 2003 after falling in love while attending college. The couple now has 4 children. Being an active athlete, Breeze can still provide his family with a good existence. His $50 million deal with the Saints was extended for 2 more years. Bill Belichick and Linda Holliday, 13 years together. Due to his 6 Super Bowl victories with the New England Patriots, Bill Belichick is a well-known NFL coach. 3 times, he was named the AP NFL Coach of the Year. Since 2007, he has started seeing Linda Holliday, a stunning lady. She is the executive director of the foundation that bears his name. Their love and relationship are unshakable, even if he hasn't placed a band on her finger. Belichick is not just the head coach of the Patriots, but also their defensive coordinator. Oprah Winfrey and Stedman Graham, 37 years. The queen of all media, Oprah Winfrey, is a talk show host, producer, actress, author, and the mighty woman behind The Oprah Winfrey Show. She was formerly the only black billionaire in the world and was declared the wealthiest African American of the 20th century. Even while everyone appears to know all there is to know about Winfrey, interest in her companion, Stedman Graham, is growing. The two have been dating since 1986 after meeting via a mutual acquaintance. Winfrey said on her talk program that people are becoming more enthralled with Graham since they rarely see him. They are exactly like any other elderly married couple, she said in an interview with People. Tiger Woods and Erica Herman, 5 years together. One of the most well-known professional golfers in the world is Tiger Woods. During his divorce from Erin Nordegren, his private life often made headlines. Tiger seems to have grown from his faults and is now Erica Herman's one true love. According to sources, they began dating in September 2017. She constantly backs him in his competitions, but because she dislikes being in the spotlight, she has no intentions to take advantage of it. In 2019, Woods achieved his first significant victory in 11 years by winning the Masters tournament. Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley, rumored to be dating since 2005. Aaron Rodgers has been part of the Green Bay Packers. In recent years, he and racer Danica Patrick had a well-publicized romance, but they are no longer together. He said he had to move on and now sees actress Shailene Woodley. Her most well-known roles have been in the Divergent and Big Little Lies films. They still need to make their relationship public if the reports are accurate. Rodgers also dated Olivia Munn for 4 years, so Woodley isn't the only actress he's been associated with. Jay-Z and Beyoncé, 14 years together. When considering the royalties of Hollywood couples, it would be a mistake to exclude Beyoncé and Jay-Z. The two began dating in late 1999 after initially meeting in 1997. The ideal pair has been happily married for over 10 years. They made their first appearance together on the red carpet in 2004. On April 4, 2008, the famous couple wed in a very intimate ceremony at Jay's residence. Sir, Rumi, and Blue Ivy are their 3 children. They work together on projects like Everything is Love and Lemonade, so reports of their divorce in 2014 were never confirmed. Guy Fieri and Lori Fieri, 27 years. Guy Fieri, one of the world's most adored celebrity chefs, made his fortune and fame hosting shows like Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, Guy's Grocery Games, and Guy's Ranch Kitchen. Before becoming a household name on the Food Network, he was already a significant player in the industry, managing restaurants in California. Guy met Lori, the love of his life, in one of his eateries in Long Beach. After falling in love and being married in 1995, Guy and Lori have been a representation of love ever since. These 2 lovers now live in Santa Rosa, California, and have 2 biological children. Sandra Sully and Simon Brewis Weston, 11 years together. In her career, Sandra Sully has experienced several firsts. Because she was broadcasting then, she was the first Australian journalist to cover 9/11. In addition, she was the first female co-host of the Melbourne Cup Carnival. Since 2018, Sully has presented 10 News First Sydney. Since September 2020, she has also been presenting the Queensland Bulletin. She wed businessman Simon Brewis Weston in the Sydney Opera House in 2011. He is the CEO of Temelio and has held positions at the Commonwealth Bank of Australia and the Bank of South Pacific Limited. Before getting married, they reportedly dated for 10 years. Lisa Wilkinson and Peter Fitzsimmons, 30 years together. Lisa Wilkinson started her career as an editor and writer at Dolly and Cleo magazine. She was successful enough to go to television. In 1990, she made her Network 10 debut as presenter of Beauty and the Beast. She began co-hosting Today with Carl Stefanovich in 2007. The two were so well known that they helped the show achieve high ratings and become the #1 program in the Australian morning TV category. Wilkinson wed Peter Fitzsimmons, a best-selling novelist and former rugby star for his country. Since 2015, the former athlete has taken up politics and served as the leader of the Australian Republic movement. The pair has 3 kids together. Novak Djokovic and Jelena Ristic, 16 years together. World-class tennis star Novak Djokovic and his stunning wife Jelena Ristic have been a picture of a happy and beautiful marriage for over 20 years. They have never passed up the chance to show off their love for one another and to talk about how difficult it was to transition from being high school sweethearts to starting a fantastic family and profession together. It is evident to everyone with eyes that the pair is still much in love and works well together. Novak's greatest admirer, Jelena, even manages his charitable organization. The couple is becoming closer than ever, and we hope they have many more years of happiness together, despite rumors of a divorce in the past. Candace Cameron Bure and Valerie Burr, 25 years together. Candace Cameron Bure rose to fame as a child because of her part in Full House. She subsequently returned to the role in Fuller House, the show's spinoff. Valerie Burr, a former NHL player, is her spouse. They met during a charity hockey game thanks to actor Dave Coulier. They were married in 1996 and are parents to 3 children. Natasha Burr, their daughter, debuted in season 11 of The Voice. Candace's acting career is still expanding, and she will be the lead in the following television film, If I Only Had Christmas. Mike Tyson and Lakia Spicer, 22 years together. When Mike Tyson won the heavyweight title, he was only 20. Though no longer active, he finally rose to fame as a boxer. He has been dating Lakia Spicer since 2000, and they spend much time together. They got married after 9 years or so, and they now have 2 children together. It seems that Tyson has changed after he was accused of infidelity in one of his previous relationships. His part in the forthcoming movie, The Devil May Care, is listed on his IMDb website. Tim Bailey and Samantha Bailey. In 1980, Tim Bailey started as a weather reporter for Network 10. He became well known across Australia for his work as a meteorologist. In 1990, he presented on the same network's Good Morning Australia. Bailey has shown his ability to host a variety of programming, including the children's program, The Big Breakfast, the sports program, Totally Wild, and the reality show, The $20 Challenge. While working as a weatherman, Bailey met and married his wife, Samantha. They have been together for over 20 years, having tied the knot in the late 1990s. They are the parents of 2 kids together. Christopher Maloney and Sherman Williams, 27 years together. Christopher Maloney has had standout performances in many TV shows and movies throughout the years. His portrayal of Elliot Stabler must have been particularly noticeable if you've seen Law and Order Special Victims Unit. His previous films include Man of Steel, Runaway Bride, and 42. He is succeeding professionally, but he is no longer lacking in love. He has been married to Sherman Williams since 1995. She also works as a producer-designer behind the scenes, in case her name seems unfamiliar. It's interesting to note that they first connected in 1989 while working on a television show. Maloney claimed to be his wife's greatest admirer in an interview with Architectural Digest. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Lauren Hashian, 13 years together. A former professional wrestler, Dwayne Johnson became a Hollywood box office sensation. It's not surprising that he was able to marry a beautiful lady, given his excellent looks, abilities, and wonderful demeanor. Lauren Hashian is his wife, and the two have been acquainted since 2006. After a year of friendship, they formally became a couple. In 2019, she eventually married him, and they had 2 children. Johnson and his family were infected with COVID-19 in 2020. They received treatment for it right away and were able to recover fully. Matthew McConaughey and Camilla Alves, 14 years together. The amusing actor Matthew McConaughey has starred in films such as Fool's Gold, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and A Time to Kill. He met the stunning Camila Alves in 2006, and the two were engaged the same year. In 2012, they were married and are now raising 3 kids together. While McConaughey continues to earn a livelihood from his acting profession, Alves looks after the children. He didn't have a movie or television program in 2020, however, he will be providing a voice in the next Sing movie. Terry Crews and Rebecca King Crews, 31 years together. Terry Crews is most recognized for his Brooklyn Nine-Nine, White Chicks, and Everybody Hates Chris roles. Additionally, he presented programs such as Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and America's Got Talent. He has been married to his stunning wife, Rebecca King, since 1989. Rebecca said in an interview that she almost friend-zoned him before developing a love for him. They have 5 children and are excellent parents. They already have a grandchild. Crews recently provided voice acting for the 2021 release of the movie Rumble. Robert Kraft and Ricky Lander, 6 years together. As a result of his financial success, Robert Kraft has billions in the bank. He is the chairman and CEO of the Kraft Group. Actress Ricky Noel Lander, his former girlfriend, is a stunning lady next to him in the picture above. They began dating in 2012, but after 6 years together, they broke up. Despite being 39 years apart in age, they never had any problems. Kraft acknowledged that he is not the father of the kid Lander welcomed in 2017. Kraft is already 79 years old. He is now worth around $6.2 billion. Troy Aikman and Haley Clark, 2 years. Former NFL player and broadcaster Troy Aikman has been dating Dallas Senior Director of Sales Haley Clark. In 2023, Clark posted pictures of the pair on a lavish Italian trip, which brought the couple's attention. Clark is 22 years younger than Aikman, so their relationship sparked discussion because of their age gap. According to insiders, despite having been wed since 2017, Aikman and Catherine Kappa Moody reportedly split up by the beginning of 2023. Although Clark has now reduced her time on social media, the pair still shows up together at events and family gatherings. Cord Overstreet and Camellia Summers, 1 year. Since landing a part in the popular musical television series Glee in 2009, Cord Overstreet's boyish, attractive looks and exceptional acting abilities have garnered widespread recognition. People naturally wanted to know about his romantic life, particularly once he began dating Camellia Summers. After being photographed cuddling for the first time in 2020, the couple quickly came clean about their romance. Unfortunately for admirers, the new pair is determined to keep their romance under wraps going forward. In any case, we're excited to see what Overstreet and Summers have in store. Julia Stiles and Preston Cook, 4 years together. Who says we can't work and find love simultaneously? At the beginning of her 2015 film, Go With Me, Julia Stiles encountered Preston Cook, who was a camera assistant during her time as a Hollywood movie star. What seems to be terrific on paper may be much worse in reality. In 2017, the 10 Things I Hate About You actress married her boyfriend Preston in a quiet seaside ceremony with only 2 attendees. Strummer, the couple's first child, was born shortly after. Given that the two were employed in the same setting, it would be interesting to see them collaborate on a movie this time. Zoe Kravitz and Carl Glusman, 4 years together. Actress Zoe Kravitz is skilled and stunningly beautiful, making falling in love with her simple. Carl Glusman, her spouse, feels lucky to see her face every morning. Although they have been dating since 2016, the pair married in 2019. Glusman is also an actor who starred in Love and Nocturnal Animals. Since Kravitz keeps landing big jobs, her net worth will surely increase in the following years. She played the role of Catwoman in Robert Pattinson's Batman movie. Liam Payne and Maya Henry, 3 years. Nothing can separate them when one meets the proper match, even if love is not always easy to navigate. In 2020, Liam Payne and Maya Henry got engaged after 2 years of courtship, but the pair called it quits less than a year into their engagement. Fortunately, love ultimately triumphed, and the two reunited with more vigor than before. The couple is adorable and cares for one another despite the setback. Payne believed that he continued to harm others, so he took some time off to concentrate on himself. We stand as a self-aware king and have faith that the couple's future will be brighter this time. Bebe Rexha and Kian Safiari, 2 years together. Although Bebe Rexha and Kian Safiari's affair was initially rumored in March 2020, the pair kept their relationship private until September of the same year. On social media, Bebe shared a lovely picture of them kissing. The fantastic vocalist said that Safiari was a unique man who brought her great joy and that her family also appreciated him. Rexha, who identifies as an old-fashioned romantic, is ecstatic with their partnership. We can't wait for their wedding and hope the couple gives it their all. Benedict Cumberbatch and Sophie Hunter, 7 years. Naturally, Benedict Cumberbatch was the focus of many unmarried women after establishing himself in Hollywood with his faultless portrayal of Sherlock Holmes. Unfortunately for them, the well-known actor is no longer available because he has been married to Sophie Hunter since 2015. The couple initially crossed paths in 2009 when they were both cast in the play Burlesque Fairy Tales, but nothing came of their meeting since they were both in relationships. But destiny had other plans, and Cumberbatch and Hunter reunited in 2013, exchanging vows in a private ceremony 2 years later. Although other famous couples provide information about their relationships, they are slightly different and have zealously protected their union from outside influences. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, 16 years. Since 2006, Nicole Kidman and country music artist Keith Urban have been blissfully married for 16 years and counting. The couple forged a wonderful marriage after a vacation in French Polynesia and a stunning lighted ceremony in Australia. Sparks ignited almost immediately when the Nine Perfect Strangers actress and the Wild Hearts singer first met at a USA gala in Los Angeles. Nicole distinctly recalls developing a crush on Keith despite the awkwardness of their first chat. The couple is still together and joyfully raising their 2 kids, Faith Margaret and Sunday Rose. Adam Crofts and Tina O'Brien, 11 years. Like us, you undoubtedly admire Tina O'Brien and Adam Crofts' candid admiration for one another if you follow their social media accounts. Even after more than a decade of dating, these two still show each other much love and gratitude. O'Brien considers herself fortunate to have a spouse who will go above and beyond to make her feel valued. However, Crofts acknowledges that the Coronation Street actress is his greatest motivation, forcing him to go beyond his comfort zone and become someone he wants to be more like. We don't know what'll make you cry if that doesn't. Alex Smith and Elizabeth Smith, 11 years together. Since 2018, Alex Smith has been a member of the Washington Redskins. He played for the Kansas City Chiefs for 4 years and the San Francisco 49ers for 7 years. He has been happily married to the stunning Elizabeth Berry since 2014. According to sources, she was formerly a cheerleader for the Oakland Raiders. Together, they are parents of 3 kids. They seem so cute together that they could pass for a real-life Barbie and Ken. Given the $94 million value of his Redskins deal, which runs through 2022, Smith isn't considering retirement plans just yet. Britney Spears and Sam Asghari, 7 years. A pop sensation such as Britney Spears is a formidable presence in the music industry. However, her love life also attracts the attention of many people throughout the globe, much like her music career. Fortunately, Britney isn't afraid to show off her happiness with her boyfriend, Sam Asghari. Following their 2016 encounter, Britney and Asghari enthusiastically celebrated their romance. More significantly, Asghari has been Britney's rock throughout a trying time. Given that they were engaged in 2021, the couple seems prepared to further their relationship, and they will undoubtedly say "I do" soon. Well done. Leona Lewis and Dennis Jauch, 11 years together. As shown by Leona Lewis and Dennis Jauch, marriage is not necessarily a sign of enduring love. The pair have been dating since 2010, but married in 2019. Nevertheless, they were as thrilled to tie the knot in a Buddhist ceremony that their close friends and family were present at. Dennis and Leona are ecstatic to be expecting their first child together. According to a source who spoke to The Sun, the couple would swiftly inform the world that the pregnancy had progressed over the first trimester. As their love strengthens, we wish them the best on their next trip. Justin Chambers and Keisha Chambers, 29 years. Except for a few graying hairs here and there, Justin Chambers and Keisha Chambers' love is still going strong after 30 years after they were married. Since Keisha was a model agency booker at the time and Justin was working on some advertising projects for Calvin Klein, the dynamic combination hit it off right away. 5 cute children, all in their 20s, have been welcomed into the world by Justin and Keisha. They have acquired a beagle and 2 rescue dogs to assist them in coping with loneliness and boredom once the young ones leave the coop. Sarah Drew and Peter Lanfer, 20 years. Despite being a quiet celebrity, Sarah Drew keeps us informed about significant events in her relationships, which satisfies our curiosity. She married Peter Lanfer in 2002, and they had their first child 10 years later. When baby fever struck again 2 years after the birth of their son, they welcomed their daughter, completing their family with a balanced pair. Given their demanding jobs, Sarah and Peter have been dating for a while and always managed to make it work. Peter is a distinguished professor, and Sarah is a successful actress. Given that these two can maintain a successful relationship despite all obstacles, maybe one day we will discuss the specifics of scheduling. Glenn Powell and Gigi Paris, 2 years. One of the fortunate ones, Glenn Powell, fell in love unexpectedly. Model Gigi Paris is the beautiful woman who won his heart. What's excellent about Powell and Paris is that they have no qualms about showing their love in public, and it's endearing to watch how loving they are. The couple made their public debut in 2020 while attending the Unforgettable Evening event. It remains to be seen whether Powell and Paris will tie the knot, even though they have only been dating for 2 years. Let's wish them well in the meantime. Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian, 3 months. Pete Davidson, a comedian, actor, writer, and producer, is well known for his Saturday Night Live (SNL) performances. Additionally, he has a history of dating well-known entertainment celebrities, including Kate Beckinsale, Cassie David, Ariana Grande, Phoebe Dynevor, and most recently, Kim Kardashian of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Rumors circulated that Kim was seeing Pete after she and pop artist Kanye West divorced in 2021. They responded with the phrase, "just friends." It was greeted with conflicting reactions when they eventually made it public in November 2021. While some were happy to hear the news and wished Pete and Kim many years of happiness together, others were startled since they had never seen them together. Christopher Lloyd and Lisa Loiacono, 9 years. Christopher Lloyd is fortunate to have a prosperous job, a stunning wife, and unfading beauty. However, unlike his quick success in Hollywood, he only discovered love after a few failed marriages. When he listed his Montecito home for sale in 2012, the $20 star married Lisa Loiacono, and the two clicked right away. The pair were married in 2016 after dating for over 4 years. Given how cute the two appear together, it wouldn't be incorrect to suggest Christopher has found a keeper. Christopher and Lisa did not hesitate to pursue their love connection despite being 32 years apart. We now refer to this as establishing relationship objectives. Joe Manchin and Gail Connolly Manchin, 54 years together. Joe and Gail Manchin's journey has shown that, with enough willpower, it is possible to balance a good marriage with a demanding job. The pair has performed well domestically and in the political sphere and deserves all the praise that follows such achievement. We don't know much about how they met, but we know that Joe and Gail have developed prosperous political careers and raised 3 children over 50 years of cohabitation. There is no denying that many people should aspire to be like this pair. Phoebe Cates and Kevin Kline, 36 years together. Actress Phoebe Cates and her husband, Kevin Kline, have been together for almost 30 years, so she knows something about keeping a marriage strong. They began dating in 1985, and 6 years later, they were married. At Ridgemont High, Cates was well known for her Gremlins and Fast Times roles. However, she took an early retirement to raise their 2 kids. Her Blue Tree store provides the majority of her income. Kevin, her husband, is still an actor and is working on a film called Here Today. Megyn Kelly and Douglas Brunt, 12 years together. Megyn Kelly, a former Fox News anchor, mainly focuses on her podcast, The Megyn Kelly Show. She has been happily married since 2008 to Douglas Brunt, the former CEO of Authentium. They have 3 children together. Given that Megyn was married to Dr. Daniel Kendall for 5 years, Douglas is not the first guy to refer to her as his wife. Kelly is still earning money from her media job, even if she isn't now a member of any news networks. She started Devil May Care Media, a media production firm, in 2020.
If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon